I can't remember
Same director.
Who was in it, but unless they are an extremely talented race car driver, remembering your fucking lines while driving an F1 car, even at slower speeds, it's just not happening.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That's a lot to do. I can't imagine that would have happened.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it tonight after the Pistons game. All right, let's NBPS. Let's do it. I'm just going to talk about my trip this weekend.
Great, start doing that then. Tell me something.
So,
what the hell happened?
I got a ticket on the way up.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing that happened. I got busted doing 100.
Post that picture. Up there on the
didn't I send it to you guys?
Yeah, let me see if I
right?
can pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got busted. I was doing 155.
You're
kidding. And then he walked through the car and said, look.
Wait, why were you going so fast though?
Because he was racing I was not legally, so I was next to another RX-7 that I was going up on the way. We hit the first like straight line in literally maybe 2 hours. It was just the first straight spot. And so we just ran it. We were super close to where we were going. We were like 10 minutes out. We've been on the road for like 3 hours. We were super pumped, and a cop saw us. But he pulled us over. He said, "Hey, you're like the 8th guys I pulled over today. You're getting a ticket, but you were doing 70. Chill out, okay?" But it was 70 to 55, so it's still kind of a gnarly ticket.
Yeah.
The
but
price
not like the
high.
Super speeder.
He realistically,
go to prison.
He could have sent me to prison. He could have impounded my car, and he could have put my car in cuffs and crushed me.
Yeah. What was the speed limit?
55.
So 45 over.
Yeah, which is the like
almost
statewide limit in North Carolina. Also, not the only time I almost got pulled over again later the same day.
Why?
What is wrong with you?
For going too slow. For going too slow.
I was too brave. I was too bravely I was stopping traffic. I'm like, stop. No, so the reason we went up, we went to this place called Fontana Dam, super scenic, nice mountain route. But next to it is a legendary mountain pass called the Tail of the Dragon. It is kind of infamous in the States. Yeah, there you go. Shout out Mason. He got the same ticket I did. But it's a very funny.
We have a GoFundMe set up for the super speeder
for Mason. We're still trying to get Mason out of jail.
Yeah, Mason did die. The cop walked over and shot him dead because he was not white. It was scary. But so later on in the day, we were going down the Dragon after. It's like a big event. It was like only rotary cars, which I've only seen like 1 or 2 RX-7s in person in the same place at the same time, maybe 3, right? Max. There was 100. It was awesome.
That's so cool.
It was really fucking cool seeing a bunch of like.
But yours was still the coolest, right?
Hell no. But that's what was cool. My car was like a normal one, but my
it's like
car
in
being
Madagascar 2 when Marty goes to Africa and he sees all the other
and he sees all the giraffes and the
he's
zebras
like,
and he's
whoa, these are my people.
Yeah, I saw all the zebras. I was like, I could run. Yes.
Yeah.
And so a bunch of us went down as a group and then go up. I actually met someone from my hometown too, and so we rode up together. I'm gonna go get a beer with them tomorrow.
Wait, so you didn't know them before this event?
No, everybody comes down from people came from Texas, people came from New York too. I went up with one other person that I knew, and my girlfriend. But so we all meet up, and then we're like, all right, let's go race on a mountain pass. And so almost at the top of the mountain pass, or almost at the end of the north side of it, I see blue lights in the back, and we're like, I'm gonna die.
God, dude.
And I had a new guy right behind me who is the person also from my hometown, and I assume he also was like, I'm fucked. And so we both slowed down, but the car we were chasing that I caught up with, I don't think did see the cop.
So just kept going.
He drove off, and then we slowed the cop down until he gets over the intercom and says, get out of the way, and I'll go get him instead.
No. No.
That's so crazy. What?
And so we found the guy later, because a lot of them were staying at the same hotel. It's like the whole event.
Yeah, it's
like a whole weekend thing. Yeah. I just went for one day because I had a different event to go to the next day. We found him later. And, you know, like chatting shit, like, all right, you went to jail. How was it? And it was like, I caught you, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, he said, if I see your car again on the mountain, I am pulling you over without asking questions. And you know why. But he let me go.
So he got
So we did not see him. Yeah, he let him go. But the bright
better
side,
not come back to this town again.
I suspect that was kind of early on in the runs because he was probably the one of 20 black RX-8s on the mountain that day. So there's no fucking chance. I'm pretty sure he was still running. But yeah, so we went down the mountain like, please slow down. There's a cop. I don't know how much of this you can even include.
No, it's all going in.
This is
I
like,
do all of it. Screw it.
The funny sad part is that I'm like one of the slow drivers too. I'm really like not. I'm really not that brave on mountains. So
sure.
if somebody went to the event and heard this, it'd be like, that fucking Brown FC guy is talking about the event. It would be like, Jared McCain telling everybody about his championship he's going to get this year. You feel that segue? How is that shit? That's good. OKC's been killing it in the playoffs so far.
Oh, no one wants to fucking talk about OKC and the Suns. Get the fuck out of here. This is the Wemby cast.
It's the first thing I can think of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're in the Wemby cast. Welcome in, guys. We're in Wemby's world, and we're all just allowed to live in it.
We're all allowed to live in it. Only Wemby's also just kind of allowed to live in it too.
The first ever unanimous defensive player of the year. Boom,
boom. Yeah.
He's so good.
Boom.
Dude,
he's so sleepy.
But Austin, yeah, he is sleepy. We'll talk about that in a second. But there's also no way he could do it in the playoffs, right? Like, he's not going to be good in the playoffs.
I think...
He is, you stupid motherfuckers. I hated that everyone used that narrative. That was bizarre.
I don't remember when I changed my tune on that with you on this podcast. It was late because it was fun to annoy you with it.
Yeah.
My thought for the Spurs was never, Wemby will be bad in the playoffs, actually. My thought was, I think the Spurs have a lot to learn in the playoffs as a team, but Wemby will probably be fine because he's Wemby.
Yeah.
Castle's been a fucking stud, bro.
Dylan Harper's been the stud. Fox has been a fucking stud, dude. Everyone's been so fucking good. I'm so in on this year. At first, I was like I don't know about it, but I think the way that stuff's shaping up.
Is that Wemby contemplating hitting the ground again?
Right now, at the time of this recording, it's the Spurs have a 3-1 lead. They play tomorrow.
Where I suspect they will have a 4-1.
Where I suspect they will have the 4-1. Wemby in game 2, as you probably know, fell and got concussed hard, and he like fell asleep, and it was bad.
Didn't
the worst thing you can possibly do.
It looked pretty bad. And it wasn't even like a push or anything from anyone. He just sort of did like the spin move, and
I'll tell you,
Drew Holiday sort of like pulled the chair on him.
Yeah, he's done it twice to him already. This is not the first time he did that to him.
So Wemby's got to look. Drew Holiday, by the way, this series has been so good. Drew Holiday's sick.
Drew Holiday is the first person I see to figure out the actual way to beat Wemby and be like a lot smaller than him.
And it takes 17 years of experience in the NBA as an all-NBA defensive player.
Maybe one of the smartest NBA players of all time. But the side of that, though, is I wonder... Drew Holiday did it by just like no physical force, pull the chair.
Yeah.
You think Lou Dort is just gonna fucking drop in and RKO him or some shit? Like,
no, yeah. So
where does that lead?
We'll see what happens with that. But as it stands right now, the Nuggets are down 3-1 to the Timberwolves.
Nuggets are on fraud watch.
They're playing tonight. Well, I want to talk about that for sure. But they're playing tonight. I really hope that the Wolves win. They're also down Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo. They've both been hurt, definitely for the next series. I think DiVincenzo's out for the whole playoffs, no matter what. He tore
his Achilles.
Achilles, right? Yeah,
he's done. Yeah,
and then
he's done.
Edwards is done for the next 4 weeks or something like that, which I think would take him out until around the end of the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
to the start of the finals. Yeah, so. Honestly, dude, the Spurs could be playing an Anthony Edwards-less, Dante DiVincenzo-less Minnesota Timberwolves in round 2.
Or a fraud checked Nuggets.
Or fraud check Nuggets we could talk about in a second, and then they'll have to play OKC in the Western Conference Finals. That'll be what we get.
Before we get away from the Timberwolves, we got to give them their flowers for sure.
I'm ready to move on from the Spurs because look, I don't want to go too much. It's just the Trailblazers right now. It's fine. Denny Avdia, I hate Denny Avdia right now, guys. This series has
opened my eyes.
Opened my eyes. He's just
your eyes got angrier.
He's just a flopper, dude. He really is.
Yeah,
that's all he does.
He's okay. Unironically,
not even necessarily a flopper, but he is looking for content. He is specifically looking for content, and that is the intent of the basketball move, is to get fouled.
Denny is what everybody thinks SGA is. True.
It's true.
Okay.
True.
I think SGA
Denny, in game 3, I think it was game 3 or game 4. Maybe we can look it up. He had fucking 17 points in the third quarter, and he was 2 for 16 from the field goal.
Goat.
Isn't that nuts? Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. He's so stupid.
The upsides for the Timberwolves have been Donovan Clingan has looked really good. Obviously, no one's going to really look that good into Wemby.
Blazers.
Yeah.
He has looked good.
Sorry, I meant Trailblazers. Excuse me. Did I say Timberwolves?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, Clingan has looked good. I'm with you. They're honestly, they're kind of like a rowdy, scrappy team.
They're just not ready yet.
And they're not ready yet because I don't know if you saw this or not. We heard about your weekend. The last game, Spurs were down. I think it was like 22.
15.
No, it was like 22 or some at some point. It was a lot, dude. And then the Spurs do have it's a weird stat. It's like the Spurs are the first team
in the playoffs, which is a dumb way to start something, but
to be down 15 points and then win the game by over 15 points. So it was I believe it was a 48-point swing at some point. It was like insane. The Spurs scored 75 points, I think, in the second half, and the Blazers had like 32 or something. It was literally insanity.
I really only watched highlights this weekend, which I'm sorry for. I try to watch full game.
No, that's okay. Wemby's first half was not that good, and then at the halftime, the concussion literally fucking wore off, and he came out the half and was like, blah, blah, blah. He was so fucking cool, dude.
Is that your French accent?
It's my concussed French accent. Yeah, that's my. I love. God damn it, dude. I love watching Wemby play. It's must-watch basketball. If you're not watching it, you gotta do it. Now we can move on.
Yeah. Wait. Scoot Henderson. Okay,
Scoot
move on.
Has up and down, dude. The highs and the lows.
Yeah. I just wanted to say his name before we go. Yeah, that's all. I think it's a shame that Denny Avdia.
Dylan
Harper. That's another name. That's a good name. It's been a shame. It's a shame for the Blazers that Denny is probably seated as their best player, because I don't think he is. I think he'll be a good role player at some point once they get his usage down. But
we had this conversation.
We had a conversation about
that, where it was like, what does he do?
I'll
tell you what he does.
What does this bum even do?
What does he even do, though? Because he's not going to be like the. I don't know. Anyway,
we can move on to the. We don't need to talk about the 4-1.
I think there's some series that we definitely don't even have to talk about.
Yeah.
There's one that I'm real interested to talk about that I know you don't want to talk about at all.
We really gotta.
If you want to go to it right now, let's do it, because we've been. Why would we not?
Let's do it. We should.
What the fuck
the Celtics
is going on? No, shut the fuck up.
Yes,
Austin. The Pistons are
what's
down.
Been going on with the Pistons? I'll tell you. It looks like
they could go down 3-1 tonight.
It looks like the same brand of basketball they've played literally all year. I'm not overly shocked at how this has gone. I think it's a shame, because this is what they looked like when Durham was doing bad.
But that's why I'm confused
in the season, to be honest.
Because the playoffs, you're allowed, and everyone knows that you're allowed to fucking do whatever you want. Like, you can bang up players, you can do whatever. And I thought that was kind of like the Pistons' MO. So that's why I'm confused why it's not really translated.
Because they play physical, but it's my side of it has always been is that they're not just absolutely crazy dirty trying to hurt you all the time, as much as they're just not in that way. In the Draymond or the Dylan Brooks smack at an injured part, it's just more like they're big and strong, but Orlando's played the same way all year, so they're kind of meeting at the same level. Both of them have kind of fucking terrible offense, but
where's the apologies for all the times you said Jalen Durham was good and interesting and had like a good career, was going to be an interesting player?
Here's the sad part. He probably still is going to be 13, though. No, but the people have brought up the scariest comparison I've seen is DeAndre Ayton, but cooler. And that worried me.
Yeah,
it made sense.
No, look, dude, everyone.
But Duran's not supposed to be the number one. He was never supposed to be that guy. So I don't know. And the 20 and 10 from him this season is real. There's been games without Cade where Duran has taken over and he's looked really good. He is getting his ass whooped by Wendell Carter Jr.
What is the of the Pistons lose?
Okay.
Tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say it's 3-1. Is it?
What do they do?
Like what do you do? Do you realize that it's like, hey, Cade, actually we need you to score 60 or something like that? That's like, that's how we're gonna win.
He just doesn't get 40 points. He just can't. He can't do it. He's not a good enough scorer. So he works best getting it back out to other people.
Now let's do a little forward thinking again. Do they say they lose? Say they lose game 5.
Say they lose game 5. Who do they move? What do they do?
The 1-8 upset. Do they do anything? They have to, right?
If you
does JB move on
4-1 and an upset, I don't think JB a Bickerstaff. I don't think he's moving. I think if he does, that would feel like a misstep. And maybe he's just not a good playoff coach. I know that was a thing that I saw thrown around from Cavs fans too. I know this sounds dumb. The team is still pretty young. The core that needs to improve is still young. As far as the good players that have room to improve, like the core, right? Cade, Thurin, Thompson. I'd throw Isaiah Stewart in there too. As like the players to not just, these are kind of the untouchables. And I'd even throw on the lower level, not that I would be very shocked if they moved Ron Holland or Javonte Green. Not exactly playoff players, but I'd be very shocked if they get moved too. I think what it comes down to is they either need to figure out another playmaker, because I've been shitting on Karis LeVert all year. Some of it's just for fun, but like legit Karis LeVert.
And you've been praising Dennis Jenkins. That's how bad your team has been.
Yeah, I have. But shit, man, they got Dennis in for game 2 and he looked all right. I don't know. It is literally, the problem is that at the end of the day, Dennis is like, he should not be the secondary ball handler on the team. It's not Dennis's fault. That is the position he's been thrown into. And there's just been times on court where it's very clear there needs to be the secondary handler. And so Dennis is on court against Franz and Paolo, and damn, he's just small. And there's only so much he can do. He's not being relied on to be the best player, or not even like the 6th best, but like at some point your secondary dude needs to, like your secondary handler just needs to be your 6th best. Because the problem for Duran, I've said this all year as well, is after he takes 2 steps, if he still has the ball, he either needs to score it or he is going to turn it over. He can't pass. If he has the rock, he's not getting it back out. He has a really hard time with that, honestly. He can score with both hands, and at the rim, he's one of the best finishers. He just can't get to the rim right now. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
because Cade just gets tripled, and
I agree with everything you've been saying. Me and Dakota agree. That's like really ugly and really not good to watch. Also.
But this has been their whole season. I don't think they're out. I think people are kind of overreacting on this. Duran needs to pick it up, but also if Duran is the one that doesn't, it's more like Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson need to have a good game, which isn't outlandish. That's happened before. Some of it might be maybe Bickerstaff just needs to try different rotations, and now he will, because they're down again, and he's gotten a little too experimental at times. I've always been a firm believer that Asar deserves more minutes than he gets. But we don't hear the huddle conversations. We don't know. Like, realistically, there's a lot of stuff we don't know. There's probably good reasons Asar only plays like 25 a night. But I think Asar should play fucking 40. They're way better.
He could. I bet you he could. I bet he could play fucking the whole game. He could play 48. Didn't matter.
Yeah. My side of it, I am tentatively I'm still going to say I think Pistons have the series. But is that biased because I think they're just coming off of the regular season?
Look,
probably. But
it's not biased, dude. It's a 2-1. They're the number 1 seed. They've got a MVP candidate on their team. They should have a third All NBA player. They should. I want
to give Orlando the flowers here, and some of it is cope. But like,
hey, what about Paolo, dude? Paolo heard all that shit. Paolo heard that shit.
Paolo with Jay, bro.
Paolo heard that
Jay
shit
for sure. Game 2,
everyone was talking shit. Yeah. Everyone was talking shit. Everyone was
straight
like,
up.
He's like not even a top 30 player. I can name 30 players better than him.
I think Orlando was matchup hunting because they would die against the Celtics.
Yeah, they would die against the Celtics.
They would be slaughtered by the Celtics. That is a horrible matchup into them.
You know what?
And
if you're good talking about Detroit, I feel like I'm pretty good. Yeah. We can move on.
Yeah.
But I've been watching some of the Celtics 76ers. We can do that real quick. It's been kind of interesting.
Fun series, I think.
It's pretty fun. I think it's been fun.
Close.
Yeah, despite not being close, really, they're kind of fun. It's kind of been fun to watch. Dude, Andre Drummond. I don't even see this.
The 3-man, 3-baller,
shit in the 3, like nuts. Every time, everyone goes fucking crazier each time.
Yeah, even on home court or away, people are getting ballistic over Andre Drummond threes. What we were watching it at one point, and maybe it was the Philly versus Magic game, and Andre hit the 3, and it was like, dagger, it's over. Yeah. I think we were literally watching it together. But yeah, Andre Drummond has been fun to watch.
Yeah, Embiid was back. Embiid got back.
Embiid was balling. I watched this at a sushi place last night.
Oh, nice.
It was depressing, but BJ Edgecombe is still a dog. Maxey.
Yep.
I think it was.
I didn't watch much of the 76ers in the regular season.
I know. And I tried to put you guys on them. I told you they were very fun. Are
Maxey's
they good?
Edgecomb's good.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Maxey's really good,
bro.
You know, Edgecomb's really good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Embiid's really good.
They just can't defend. They have no defense whatsoever.
Paul George, not really
they were really good, and then all of a sudden, the 76ers curse happened.
Yeah.
Maxey was hurt. Embiid was obviously hurt all the time. That doesn't count. Paul George was on drugs, literally. And then so they just went from 5 really good players.
Paul George was in a K-hole.
Yeah, Paul George was literally in a fucking K-hole. And so it was BJ Edgecombe running the team. Here we go. Yep. So, yeah, they just lost a fuck ton. And then I took VJ out of the fucking Rookie of the Year race because he lost as many games as Cooper Flagg did.
Yeah. And Celtics look all right. I'm not even like crazy impressed.
No, they should be beating this team. This is like and admittedly, I'm saying that while the Pistons are fucking losing to the Tragic. So what do I know? But like, I don't know.
But I also hate the Celtics, and I would fucking hate for them to go to the finals. God,
yeah,
the Pistons have to fucking
if the Pistons don't come up,
the Pistons have
Celtics
to
are coming
together.
out of the East.
We can go real quick. Let's do Knicks Hawks.
Knicks Hawks. It's an even game. I don't know. I haven't been watching it that hard. Every single time I watch, Jalen Brunson's looking okay.
So what I've been seeing is honestly, Cat's been good. Cat's been like really good. Honestly,
I think Cat's been the best.
He's been having a great player.
Yeah,
a great season. Great postseason.
Cat's been the best in New York. I think.
Jalen Johnson's been fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Awful.
Lights are too bright for him at the moment.
Lights are too bright. Well, he's also really young. I think it's like his
What does that
first
mean?
real
Lights are too bright.
postseason.
Lights are too bright. It's like a Jared Allen.
But it's like a sports thing. It's like the moment's too big for him.
Yeah. This is where this conversation is why Dakota hates the last shot conversation.
Yeah.
And it's why he doesn't like the idea of clutch, is because Atlanta's best player can't do it. And they have to go to CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
Who is apparently the best player of all time.
Kuminga's been okay.
Kuminga's been Kuminga. This is exactly what Golden State got rid of him for. You get Kuminga no matter what.
Yeah.
If you're down, he'll kill you. If you're up, you're great.
Best series necessarily.
No. I don't think it's surprising that Naw hasn't been the best in the playoffs.
But it's not fair. We've been like no one would have like put that on his shoulders at the beginning of the season.
No.
We would have not been like, this wouldn't even be the thing we'd say. Be like, yeah, why are you talking about that? Like, who cares? Of course.
Like, I agree, but nobody even knew he was going to be good at the beginning of the season. Now he's the secondary scorer on the team, or third, tertiary. Yeah. But like, shit, yeah, he does need to show up. Jalen's the real conversation of like, all right, if he's missing in a game, they're in trouble. And CJ's been pulling it out, but shit, I don't know how long that can go. CJ doesn't have legs forever. He is just kind of, he had it at one point, and he can get it back from time to time. But CJ does not show up every game. So I think it's really exciting. I still see the Knicks winning it, but it might go to 7, honest to God, or 6.
I think Knicks win. Definitely Knicks win.
Definitely Knicks win. I think it could be 7. I think the Hawks could get one more.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to Cleveland and Toronto?
That series does not interest me at all.
I agree, other than it being the Scotty Barnes experience. As with
the Scotty Barnes experience.
As with every fucking Toronto conversation, it's not interesting. And then you dig into the manuscripts, you look into it and you go, why is Scotty Barnes this good? On God, put him on any other team and people would give so much of a fuck about Scotty. He's so good. But yeah,
I want to see a better matchup for Scotty. I don't know. There's not really anyone on the Cavs I feel like athletically gifted enough to compete with Scotty on a lot of the stuff.
Bro, I want to see him in
Scotty
Castle.
Barnes is such a good athlete. That's what I'm saying. Castle will be a great Scotty Barnes.
I want to see Raptors in the finals so bad.
That's not happening.
I know, but I would love, dude, him and Jaylen Brown is art. And that's like possible. That could happen. Wait. No, I don't want that, because that would imply the Pistons don't make it. So I don't want that.
That would imply the Pistons don't make it.
So, but shit, Scotty Barnes and nobody on the Pistons, because Scotty would probably lock up Cade. It'd be bad. So we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
We can move on. It's really not that interesting. You're not wrong.
Yeah, and
not
let's just hit some of the other ones in the West real quick. But we'll save the Nuggets. Save the Nuggets, Timberwolves for last.
Sounds like boring. Get it out of here.
Yeah, boring.
I don't care.
I don't care about the Thunder.
The only note I have is that Dillon Brooks, this is the Dillon Brooks son. He's the best player on that team at the moment, in my eyes. He has been for a while.
I'll tell you right now, I literally haven't watched a single minute.
That's fair. That's very fair. Because it's inevitable.
But you know what I have been watching? Which you say is better.
Which everyone's been watching.
Dude, the Lakers and the Rockets.
Yeah, okay.
I've been watching that. I won't say the Nuggets. Lakers, Rockets, dude. That's been cool, bro. LeBron's fucking turned it back.
His last dance. This feels like
he's been having a fucking awesome series. When he got the steal and the fucking 3 for the win. Oh my God. He's so fucking baller.
This is like, I'm not one to look at a team and be like, y'all need to blow it up. This is a total failure. Bro, they need to shoot the Rockets team. Dude. Every single one on this team needs to go, except for Amen Thompson might be the best player of all time. He might actually be the highest.
It's a sad state. The fact that KD wasn't even on the bench. Like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Yeah, what is wrong?
It's just the 5th team in a row he's given up on.
Yeah, he is truly just not just that. He made everyone else give up again. He is just the vibe executioner.
Also,
there's something wrong with him.
Sengun is
not it.
I mean, he's a really good player, but he's not like Joker.
No,
he's not like the next. He's not. That's not happening.
That was my worst take of the year. Is that I thought Sengun would come in and be really good because I saw him in Eurobasket and I was wrong. I got hype over Eurobasket. That was foolish of me.
So I'm excited. I really want the Lakers just to put. They lost the last game. I really want them to put it away so it can be. I think we're getting Luka in the next round, right? Shouldn't Luka be back in round 2, or maybe not. We don't know.
Maybe I don't remember when AR is coming back either. So
hopefully we get to see them both in the next round.
If Luka and AR,
because I want them to beat the Thunder. That would be the funniest thing ever.
What will be sad is if Luka and AR both come back, they look healthy, and then OKC fucking obliterates them. It's going to be depressing.
Well, it's going to be depressing.
Well, I know, but LeBron did all of that, got him in. It's like, all right, guys, Get him. And then they walk back. It's like, we got our ass kicked, bro.
Look, dude, Luka could do it.
He could, but he hasn't done it since I started watching, so I don't see it.
Okay, fair. Let's talk about the last.
Let's go to the interesting one. Is Jokic bad at basketball?
Let's just have that conversation.
Is Jokic bad?
It's time to have the conversation. Yeah. Not that he's bad, obviously, but that like, hey, he's not in GOAT territory if you keep losing in the playoffs and are not good in them and are not following through and can't win. Yeah. Like, what it's not happening?
This series specifically, he's just been totally fraud checked. I don't know. I think it's probably too much to be like to totally flip the perspective on him. Like, recency bias is going to do that with any online conversation, always, now, and forever. He is still in the regular season, led the league in rebounds and assists, and he was 8th in points. Sure. But are they empty stats? Is that the conversation
can I give you this? Mm-hmm. You want to play a stat? Let's just do a little stat thing.
Play a stat thing.
Okay, I'll just let you guess what Joker's is at the end of this. He's only had 9. He's only played 9 of these games, but these are other basically legends, and they've and their record against 50 win teams in the playoffs. So this is their win-loss record against teams that have just won 50 games in the playoffs, right? Kobe, he's 26-10 against teams with 50 win. Duncan, 23-12. Okay, Jordan, 20-7. LeBron, 21-13. Shaq, 19-10. Curry, he's 16-4. Magic is 13-6.
Curry is 19. What was Curry's?
Curry is 16-4.
He's the boogeyman.
Good.
We're all good.
Everybody fed?
Sorry, my dad walked in. Yeah.
So good.
Thank you.
Yep.
What do you think Joker's is? He's played 9 games.
Bro, he's lost to
Joker's is 1-8. He's been in it.
They're really 1-8.
Joker's only beat a 50-win playoff team once in his whole career.
I assume that
just
was
one
for the
game,
championship.
not even a series. Not a series. That's one game. That's literally one game. Because his championship series, he didn't play anyone that won a 50 series. That he didn't. You didn't know that? He played the 8th seed fucking Heat in the finals.
The Heat.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, so he is just like bad in the playoffs?
He's just bad in the playoffs.
Is his defense?
He's literally bad in the playoffs.
What do you think it is? Is it
his 23? The 23 Nuggets run was one of the easiest runs of all time.
So he's a regular season demon, but this year had some stat of like this was the first time the Nuggets have won 10 in a row since the Jokic era started. So there's something to that
That's fucking
too.
Crazy. Is that true?
I think.
That's also crazy.
I don't know. He's getting a little fraud check this year, just a little bit. I think it's also because some of the magic of of him being the triple double guy is worn off. There you go. Never beaten a 50-win. Damn, that's crazy. So, wait, didn't they get OKC to Game 7? He's won more than one game against a playoff team.
Maybe that's serious then. That can't be serious. Is that true?
Yes. That makes way more sense.
That would make way more sense.
Yes. I think that does make more sense.
But even so, let's go to the
But or that guy was just wrong.
Or that guy was just wrong. But I am we do keep bringing up like Reddit posts, like it means anything. The narrative for, now,
interesting
though,
facts. I just looked. It's 14-21.
The score?
Yeah, Detroit and Orlando.
No, already?
Yeah.
Stop. Hey, Show, can you put on a crack streams of the...
I cannot actually.
No, please don't.
What game? I can try and pull up.
Sorry, I know this one's kind of more loose than usual. Sorry. Blame me coming back from vacay. It's still got my brain all goofed up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to totally overreact.
Yeah, I don't want to do it
sucks,
either. I don't want to either do that either. But
there's
like,
something
he
to
is
this.
probably going to
He's
lose in the first round this
obliterated.
year.
Yeah, I don't
To
think they're
a
winning.
Minnesota team that like no one was scared of at all or cared about.
Right.
And Anthony Edwards
They're
is
doing
hurt
it again.
and also hasn't been doing anything this series anyway.
Or this season.
Or this season. So it's
It's
like
not been that crazy. However,
so it's like I don't know what's happening right now.
So, but I'll throw you this: what did Minnesota do 2 years ago? It made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Correct.
What did they do last year?
They
made it to the Western Conference Finals. Are they good or something? Maybe as a team, they have a lot of good pieces.
Just a good team.
They have a lot of pieces. They have They have
maybe they're a
playoff
good team
experience at
that
this
we
point.
should have been scared of in the playoffs.
Maybe again, because damn it, they're just doing it again. But this time it's not. Dakota swore up and down it would be Ant. Rudy Gobert is the best player. Is the best French center I've ever seen.
Hey, we'll get the definitive answer next series when he has to guard Wemby.
You're going to be so disappointed when neither of them can score. It's going to be so stupid to watch.
No,
because they're going to have a French off in the middle.
Gobert can never. Gobert
can't score. No, Wemby won't guard
him.
him. They'll leave Gobert open and he'll whiff it. But Gobert will hack him and go wee.
Wemby's
give him COVID.
Wemby's the best player on earth. Don't talk about Wemby.
Don't talk about it that way. It would be not very ethical.
But I'm ready to. I've seen enough. This is where I want to go with this.
Okay.
Towards the end of this podcast, I've seen enough. Spurs can do it.
You think they got the whole damn thing?
I've seen enough. They could do it.
I think it's yet to be seen how they will match up against OKC in the playoffs. I don't think we've seen the best of OKC, but I really don't think we've seen the best of the Spurs either. They definitely had the OKC's number in the regular season, but also that one game OKC did perform very well, and then the next one they pulled their team, which I think is cringe. But clearly they're not coming from nowhere. They have something. So I don't know. I want to see it. That's the matchup I want to see. Would it be the end? It'd be the end of the season or the end of that would be conference finals.
Yep, it would be. Conference finals.
But then how did the Timberwolves get in the conference finals?
They won't. They're going to lose to the Spurs.
Wait, they have to play the Spurs. You're betting that the Timberwolves won't make it to the conference finals?
Correct.
Isn't that foolish?
No, it's not.
Isn't that a bad idea?
I mean, it might be. It might be.
Just history has shown us at this point that they get to the Western Conference Finals and die.
Because it's going to be the Lakers and the Timberwolves. That's going to be the Western Conference Finals.
No, it won't. No, it just won't be.
Luka Magic, dude. Luka Magic.
Luka tragic. He's awful. All he does is score 40, get 10 assists, 8 rebounds, get the most insane score you've ever seen, get it to the right guy every time, and sometimes play defense and be a top 3 guy. You call that Luka Magic? I would too. Yeah, they have a chance, don't they? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. If he's back in time.
If he's back in time.
Yeah, I don't know. Or they'll lose to the Rockets and the Rockets just get their shit together because Lakers are kind of half a team at the moment. But shit, they might not. Or KD comes back for game 7 and the vibes are horrid and they lose.
KD's not coming back.
He might just not live in Houston anymore.
Yeah, he's moved already.
He's already on the bus. He's going to Detroit. God forbid.
Ime Udoka should get fucking.
Ime Udoka is a horrible coach. That's my takeaway from everything.
This is such a fake thing you just pulled up from the San Antonio Express News. I used to live in San Antonio. Shout out San Antonio Express News. Where's OKC on this list? Yeah.
Well, that would mean that they have to make it to the finals, which just isn't possible.
I have OKC actually at the top right now. Here, let me give you another list.
Yeah, I'm sure they're bet, but they're still minus. I don't know. This still feels like OKC's season to lose at the moment, but
Yeah, it is.
I feel like that's what everybody said about the Celtics last year. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
hold
true.
my breath.
That literally is exactly what everyone said about the
Yeah.
Celtics last year. Literally
And then once game one of the second round started, everyone went, oh.
Yeah.
Because Knicks had their number. I don't. Even if Tatum was in the whole time, even if Tatum didn't get hurt, Knicks were winning that series. It wasn't close either. And I bet it's going to happen again this year if the Knicks make it. But I think they will. Yeah, I don't know. Any final thoughts? Who's gonna could the Raptors win it? Is that true joy?
Fuck no.
What would be true joy? Don't say the Spurs. That's cheating.
What do you mean? That would be fucking true joy. Everyone would be happy.
Be true joy.
Everyone would be happy.
The good team wins. Shut up. What? Tell me.
The good guys win. We hate it when the fucking good guys win.
No, the good guys are the Raptors.
I hate watching the ethical good guys
I do
win.
not like watching ethical basketball. Oh, you're telling me the most genetically gifted giant person ever, built to be good at basketball, won the basketball game? That is not interesting. I want to see Scotty Barnes backflip over Wemby and do a dunk in the finals. Telling you. How dare you? I'm here for the Scotty Barnes experience. I want to see him blow a kiss at Dylan Harper and then dunk it. That's all I want.
This is how down bad the fucking Pistons are, by the way, everyone.
No, it's a neat game.
Scotty Barnes experience.
I've been talking about the Scotty Barnes experience all year. If we could get him on the Pistons, I would trade.
This is what we call a
Jalen Duren
hedge.
right now. I would trade Jalen Duren and Asar right now for Scotty Barnes. That's true. I love Scotty.
I believe that.
Damn right. I'm only kind of kidding. Based on physical, is frequently cited as the most genetically gifted basketball player ever born.
What?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
no, that's
thank
a good
you, AI.
Detroit to the lead. Colin!
Oh my God. Let's get the fuck out of here so we can watch the Pistons.
The Pistons lost again.
I sent Austin a voicemail. The Pistons lost again. All they do is fucking lose.
Yeah, you didn't even rhyme it, you bum.
That doesn't matter.
San Antonio. Yeah, it does. You San Antonio bitch.
No,
you couldn't get through your second bite of hot dog. I heard the fucking voice recording.
It was the third quarter.
Because all he knows is
it was the third quarter.
This is the third quarter, and he was acting. He missed his commentary team, so he was eating to pretend they were there.
I actually did. Where are you at, Sean Elliott?
At a restaurant, I'm sure.
At a restaurant. Literally at a restaurant.
Oh man, but yeah, I didn't. What did we cover today? I didn't get arrested.
Yep.
Maybe
Twice.
I should have. Twice.
You definitely should have.
I
Knowing what I know
definitely
now,
should've.
you definitely should have.
I definitely should have.
I would have gotten
For the Scotty Barnes
arrested.
thing.
I would not have gotten away with that.
You have not gotten away with that. I was very sweet and white. Let me think. And then I did.
Hey man, use it before you lose it. They're trying to take it away.
Oh my god! What are they doing to me? And I also saw my favorite car of all time, and I almost cummed my pants. And then I saw Detroit highlights after where they lost, and then I got sad.
Reverse.
That was, yeah, I uncummed.
Oh man.
What's gonna make you come your pants, Joe?
That's Kane.
Yeah,
Kane's
Joe.
the one.
No, we already know.
Oh, the Spurs winning.
Yeah, there you go.
I would.
That team that actually has a fucking shot on this goddamn podcast.
If no one won, that would do it for me. So if the Spurs lost and the Pistons, if the Hawks won, that would do it for me.
If the Spurs won their game and Wemby got hurt,
Hawks would win.
Yeah. At this point, that would do it for me.
That would suck. I would stop the podcast.
Especially a Hawks.
I would stop it.
Championship without Trae Young would destroy
it.
Dakota. He wouldn't even know. He would be apoplectic. He wouldn't know what to do with himself.
CJ McCollum, the best
he would
Hawk of all time.
I think he'd seize up. That's true. Name one Hawk that's better than him.
Not Trae Young.
No, Bob
Red
Pettit.
Tail Hawk.
But why was Bob
Pettit? Bob, because he was a fucking racist bad guy. Austin, we've already done this.
He is the best Hawk. Oh no.
Oh no. Let's get out.
You think all the hate?
We gotta go on Bob Pettit highlights.
Bob Pettit highlights. Why isn't he passing to that player? You infer. You infer what I'm talking about. You know what?
Why doesn't he want to play with these guys?
Why doesn't he play? He keeps saying, I have nothing against them, but then he keeps saying, but. Let's get out of here. Bye, everybody. Don't look into Bob Pettit.
I was trying to pull a picture of him with the gun.
I remember when Bob Pettit. Do you remember when Bob Pettit won that race back in the day? Just Google Bob Pettit race 1962.
Comments from other racists.
Racists, yeah. Comments from other racists during the race. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
You like the crack stream I put up?